volume? Is my volume good? You guys type in the chat box. Good.
Team Avon.
Yay, go Team Avon. Welcome to our first 2018 presentation. Oh man, this is kind of confusing. I might have an excuse why I don't know what I'm doing. I have two screens and it just popped open. Hang on one second, guys. All right, we're not gonna do that. I think it's okay. Anyways, so just to show you with technology, you know, don't be so scared of it. If you don't know what you're doing, you can always make your way and get through it. That's how you learn, by jumping in and figuring it out. So we are preparing for campaign 5 already, and I'm excited that Cheryl's gonna join me on these calls, so I'm not doing it all by my lonesome. And then she had a great idea of featuring different representatives each time. So I look forward to doing that, and I hope you guys get value from watching and learning from us. We're gonna do the webinar on a campaign basis so that you get tips for the upcoming campaign instead of doing one for sales and then one for recruiting and leadership. So even if you're not interested in all areas of the business, it never hurts to sit and learn. So let's get started here. 2017 was a great year, and I hope you guys had success with your Avon business, and that 2018 you are focused on growing and achieving even more, and really going for those big dreams and goals that you put into place when you signed up to sell Avon. So as I transition into different phases of the business, I always try to hand over tasks or activities that I don't feel like are challenging to me anymore. So it's interesting as you develop in the business. First, you're a little nervous doing something new. Then you try to get as good at it as you can. And then maybe it doesn't challenge you anymore. So you want to keep doing those things that are profitable, but you want to make sure that you're always finding satisfaction within your own Avon business, because when you have fun and show others that you're doing that, that's what draws them to you. So I see you guys in the chat box. Hello, hello. If you have any questions on the current slide, feel free to put them in the chat box. So February 19th is our next boot camp. It's going to be the same material as February 2017, but I always am learning something new, so I'll definitely be updating the material and doing some new videos with that as well. So it's all on demand. If you can't be there during those times, you will still get access to it. So my training is free for Team Momentum, and I usually share just to you guys how you can sign up for free. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And then for the rest of you, I try to make it really affordable. I'm not trying to get rich off training, so I just really enjoy doing it and helping others. So let's start with this quote here. Every ending is creating the space and opening for an amazing new beginning. So I shared a quote today on Facebook from Martin Luther King about making sure that you're always moving forward. And I think it's something you have to think about on a daily and weekly basis, that you're really challenging yourself and moving forward in your business with those things that are going to develop you and your business. It's easy to get caught up in busy work, but the problem with busy work is it's usually just maintaining, it's not growing. So you want to definitely look at your activities and make sure that you're challenging and growing your business as you go. And I always like to say to look at the next step. So if you made President's Club this year, look at making, it's Honor Society, right? Right above that?
Yes.
Okay. So always getting to that next level. So instead of looking all the way at the top and getting overwhelmed that you're beating yourself from the previous year. So we dropped down below 1,200 representatives. It's a little bit of a rough time of year, but that's okay. Congratulations to those of you that are still standing. And again, really try to find the way that makes you happy working your business, because when the money's not coming in, hopefully you're still bringing yourself joy. And then the joy can keep you going until you're bringing in more money. So we're starting out the year very strong with almost 200,000 in unit sales. And I based our estimate, that huge, big estimate, 4.5 million, based on our increase so far this year. So these numbers may change, but they are attainable. So never feel like you're dreaming too big, but keep making changes and progress in your business so that you can grow to those high numbers. You will get there, and you'll hardly be able to believe it yourself, but you guys can all do it. It takes hard work and tenacity, and investment, time and money, but you guys can get there. And you can change people's lives with Avon. So congratulations. In campaign 1, we hit almost 113,000 in unit sales. Number 20 in the entire nation in campaign 1. So Team Momentum, give yourselves a round of applause. We are on the big dog list now, so it's kind of crazy, but give yourselves, a pat on the back, a big hurrah, because we all make up that team together. So congratulations to Barbara and Jen. They both advanced title. And Barbara has the opportunity to earn a $750 bonus if she performs at Silver Ambassador for 4 out of the following 5 campaigns from titling. So the leadership rules can get a little hairy. Even for someone that's been in it for years, like there's just always weird nuances and rules. So don't feel intimidated by leadership. There is a hotline, and that's how you learn, by continuing to ask those questions and going through different scenarios that you may not know the answer to right away. So I'd like to share a little bit about my personal life as well as my Avon life. So Rob and I just celebrated our 11-year wedding anniversary, and yay! I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary with Avon. So I look back at how far I've grown personally, due to Avon, and how I've pushed myself and advanced myself to be a better me for this business. I think you can even, tell the difference in my happiness just by looking at these pictures. This was back in the beginning when I was stressed out, new mom, completely overwhelmed. And I slowly try to find my way and make sure that I'm always growing in my personal and professional life. So this is Josh and Ava, 5th grade and 1st grade, and then little Izzy. So they are my why, my reason for why I do Avon. Like I'm sure many of you, your family is your why. So Cheryl and I will be at this beautiful resort here on Friday. So I welcome you to follow our journey. We always post lots of pictures and have fun together. Put it on your dream board to be at next year's leadership conference in January. Gold leader and above is invited. Then in April, we have our president's trip at Orlando. And then the end of April, Bermuda cruise. So, it's kind of wild. Like I get to travel on all these trips for free. And, you know, back when I just started, it was all kind of a dream to me. So I always have to remember how grateful I am for all these opportunities and what Avon allows me to do in this career. It's life-changing. So in your beauty buzz, what is going on with Avon? This leadership conference coming up this weekend. Tomorrow night is the new Avon virtual sales meeting. I am guest speaking on that. So I hope you guys all can make that. I'll be talking a little bit about evaluating and analyzing last year to plan ahead this year. Betty will be announcing our newest recruiting incentive. We had some great features in different blogs and magazines that you definitely want to share on social media. We had celebrities wearing our makeup on the red carpet. So get this info out there. Make Avon glamorous again. A lot of people have the wrong impression of Avon, that we're an old brand that hasn't refreshed ourselves, but that's the exact opposite. We have great products. We have an amazing opportunity. So as a representative, make sure that you are out there marketing this and helping change that image of what people used to think about Avon. eBay and Amazon are no-nos. Any sort of auction site, you are not allowed to sell the product. So focus instead on marketing online. So creating a blog or posting on social media. There's new technologies out there all the time. Sarah was just talking about Shuffle, and I don't even know what that is. So there's so many different ways that you can find success with Avon and marketing online. Dee, I have in a slide coming up how you can contact Avon. So that's what I would recommend for a request for samples. In the beginning of the year, we all have big goals. We want to change our habits and become a better person. Personal development is super important. Training is not fun. I don't think anyone really enjoys training, but it is critical for your success. And the more time you spend training, the faster you may come into success. So I always think about it, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out. What if you don't listen to this one webinar and it has a tip that can advance your business 6 months further just from learning this one tip. So you really have to look at it as an opportunity to get a head start and get ahead in your business. Not as, okay, this is a drag, I don't want to learn about this. So I am working with a life coach now. through Brendan Burchard's High Performance Academy. So I always challenge myself to develop and make sure that I'm always developing my own skills and learning. And that's what kind of keeps me excited and sharing new things and trying to provide more training. Save the date for Rep Fest, July 27th through the 29th. Save the date, start saving money, start planning ahead. I know that Tina Patton already has the Facebook group up, so be on the lookout for that. I'll provide it in our follow-up email so you guys can all join that. And yes, Deborah makes a good point. So even if you don't have the money to invest in training, YouTube is an amazing resource. There's so much personal development and motivational speeches and speakers out there. Sometimes I think it can be even more overwhelming because there's so much that you could learn. But what I kind of do is stick with one leader who's really inspiring me and get through one course load at a time instead of, okay, I'm going to buy 10 books and I'm not going to read any of them. So let's talk about fighting the winter blues and getting through this kind of slow season. So it's important to always be pushing our comfort zone. If the thought of doing something makes you nervous, but you think it'll advance your business, then push yourself to do it. The more you push yourself, the more you can overcome challenges that are holding you back. Do activities that bring you joy. It's really important to be consistent in your activities with Avon, but make sure they're always bringing you joy and that you adjust as you grow and develop as an independent business owner. Give someone else a compliment. So many people out there cannot be happy for others. They try to knock them down instead of lifting people up. If you have a hard time being happy for someone, push yourself, compliment, say, I'm happy for you, congratulations. You can overcome those bad habits by kind of talking and coaching yourself. Do a random act of kindness. I truly believe in karma, and what you put out there comes back to you. So do something kind that's purely out of giving, not expecting anything in return. Get social with other Avon reps. This can be a double-edged sword because getting social can be a game changer, but it can prohibit you from being successful. So really use your tools on social media and your networking tools for your business, and be careful that they don't overtake your entire schedule. Find an accountability partner or a friend you can talk to about Avon once a week. I always talk to, either our team members or Anne is one of my friends here in town. So we talk about everything from our goals to our complaints. Sometimes it just helps to vent. The problem with venting on social media is people can start chiming in and all of a sudden you're in a bad mood. So again, find a friend that you can vent to in a healthy way, if that makes any sense. Follow those who are successful. So if you want to be a top seller, find those top sellers and connect with them. Figure out what you like about that person. Why is that person successful? Tim Brown is someone who's always out there with a smile on his face, and you can just tell that he's passionate about Avon and loves what he does. And I think that really helps him to be super successful. Okay, and then listen to your favorite music. Sometimes, you know, it's just the stress and the work gets to you. Sometimes you just need to lighten the mood. Be grateful. Be bold, but not pushy. So being grateful, it's funny, the more successful you are, the more accustomed to certain privileges you get. But it's so important to always be grateful and look at what's been put in your life as a blessing. Be bold, but not pushy. Direct sales gets a really bad reputation for being pushy. All those private messages with those form emails, like I haven't heard from someone in 10 years and they're trying to push their opportunity onto me without even saying, hey, how are you doing? So make sure that you're being personable and direct and not overbearing. Dream big. It's important to always have dreams and bigger goals for yourself so that you have a purpose when you're working hard every day. Go for incentives. Incentives are what interested me in leadership. I didn't like missing out, so I just found a way that I enjoyed recruiting. I never would have thought that I would like being a leader, but I really do. So try to have an open mind about different opportunities within Avon. Live the life that you want. I know that sometimes we feel stuck due to financial reasons or things in our life that are not in our control. But you have to slowly make changes to your life to find your own happiness. If you stay stuck, you will continue to be unhappy. So try to make those changes so you can slowly get out of situations you don't like. Never give up. They always say like how successful people just kept trying, and they failed and failed and failed and finally succeeded. So be stubborn. Go after what you want. Learn how to give up some control. This is a tricky one for those of us out there who are perfectionists, but you can either do it perfect or you can ask for some help and get a lot more done. So as I've grown the business, I've learned that I can't do everything. If I'm sitting there cleaning the shelves, I'm not going to be growing the business. So make the right business choices that help you focus on what's important. Stop trying to be perfect, or maybe stop not working hard. So there's some of us who are perfectionists and some of us who just don't even want, they just want to sit around and not do anything. Well, you're not going to make any money doing that. Yes, and don't beat yourself up, Deborah. That is something that I have to remind myself every day. Because sometimes we can be our worst enemies in our own head. Sometimes it's okay just to go through the motions. So as you build your business, you'll go through the ups and the downs. Just know that that's normal. That's the cycle of life and business. And sometimes you just go through the motions and you'll get through it. Take a break. When I'm like way frustrated, sometimes all it takes is just a day away from Avon. No Avon. I'm going to go do something for me. So take a bath or do whatever. If you're in a funky mood, sometimes it helps just to take a step back and do something for you. See how far you've come. So we might be looking at this campaign and be like, oh my God, this is so awful. This campaign stinks. Like, what is going on? but look how far you've come in a few months or from last year. And if you're focused on growing, that should help you feel better. The ups and downs, again, are normal. So don't feel bad if you're not always excited. All right. And I am going to turn it over to Miss Cheryl for a little bit.
Yay. Hi, everyone.
Yay.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Let me mute so that.
All right. So let's talk about, somebody said they can't hear me. Was that you, Emily?
No, I think it's Sarah messing with you.
Okay. So the 3 Avon earning opportunities. You want to make sure that you're taking advantage of all 3 ways to earn money. And that would be your face-to-face sales, your online sales, and your team sales. So you want to find a way to balance those out to where you're not just focused on one thing, because like with your face-to-face sales, if you get ill or something, at least your online sales and your team sales are going to keep you going. And the same goes for if your team isn't doing so well, you still have your face-to-face sales and your online sales. So make sure that you're focusing on all 3 of those. I know that a lot of people aren't interested in leadership, but it is a way to help you balance out your earnings when things aren't quite going your way. It's good residual income. So think about that. What do we have next? The Avon Daily Care Collection. So all of the new representatives get to sell this in their first 7 campaigns. And it's also available on your e-stores now. You just give your customer the product number and they could enter it in there because it's not going to be advertised on your site. When you first become, when you get your kit, you want to make sure that you can make some copies of the Daily Care Collection so that you can hand it to people that you know, people that you run into in the store. It's a great seller. It's only $19.99 for all of the products. You can also attach it in an email as a PDF or a JPEG and email it to all of your contacts in your contact list. So this is a great way to get those sales in your first few campaigns. Oh, somebody's coming in. Okay, so the Kickstart goals. These are for your first 7 campaigns for new representatives to earn a 40% commission. So as always, with your very first order, you're going to earn 40% no matter what size it is. And then it becomes progressive by $50 each campaign. So your second campaign, if you reach 150 in sales, you're going to earn 40%. And then once you get through the 7 campaigns, you'll go back to the regular earnings that all representatives have. And then keep in mind, if you successfully recruit 3 new representatives that place $150 first or second order, and you meet all 7 of your campaign goals, you're also going to earn a $200 bonus. So yay, we all want that extra money. Okay, these are the phone numbers to call for support. Emily was talking about somebody was looking for eyeshadow samples, which we don't have right now, but anything that you want Avon to do or something, you know, always handle your email to the office of the president in a professional way. Always say something positive along with a complaint. But that is who you would email for anything that's frustrating you, anything that you want Avon to include in the future, etc. And then, of course, we have our Customer Insight Center that you could call. Their hours are listed there. So you don't always have to go to your mentor or your upline. You should get in the habit, even though we're all here for you, you want to get into the habit of finding out answers to your questions yourself. It helps prepare you to be a great leader in the future. So you can always call the Customer Insight Center. Okay, yay, new rep sellers. So these are our top 10 in sales for campaign 1 for new representatives that are in the Kickstart program. Jalitza, Angel, Tiffany, Sarah, Jennifer, Rebecca, Carly, Vicky, Christina, and Vicky. Way to go, you guys. Those are some great numbers. Congratulations. President's Club. I know that on Team Momentum, we have quite a few new President's Club members, which is really exciting. What does it mean for you? Yes, yay, Sarah. When you hit a sales cycle is campaign 1 through campaign 26. So once you reach $10,000 in sales during a sales cycle, you'll earn President's Club, and that will stand for the remainder of that sales cycle, and then the following year's sales cycle, that's hard to say. Anyways, and what that does for you as a President's Club member is you get 40% on all of your non-fixed earnings items and 25% earnings on your fixed earnings items. You get to purchase 3 demos out of the What's New, where regular representatives can only purchase 1. You also get the points so that you can get your Mrs. Albee statuette, which is like the one that's shown here. You're going to be invited to your PC gala, which is amazing. If you haven't been to one, Sarah and anybody else, I'm so excited for you guys. They have this gala where you have a sit-down lunch. They have awards, recognition. People get trophies, certificates. Oh, no low battery. All kinds of neat stuff. It's amazing. And to reach President's Club, you need to average $389 per campaign in sales, award sales. And of course, that includes your brochures and your sales tools. And then it goes up from there to Honor Society, Rose Circle, etc. And at each level, you're gaining something else. But as long as you shoot for that President's Club, the very first level, you're going to earn that 40%, which is really good. And you get to go to the PC Gala. Okay, let's celebrate our top sellers, top 20 in sales for campaign 1. And these are for established reps. Level of, I forget what LOA stands for, level of achievement. Anyways, for 8 and above. So we have Sarah. Wow, $4,300 in one campaign. Way to go, Sarah, number 1. Sarah, Barbara, Kimberly, Brandy, Betty, Trisha, Agnieszka, Sierra, Becky, Bridget, Deanna, Joan, Peter, Terry, Christy, Kim, myself, Amy, Rachel, and Julie. Way to go, you guys. Awesome job. Okay, the PRP celebration for 2017 is free for President's Council above and executive leaders and above. This is something to look forward to in the future. Most of us aren't there yet, but I know that I know someday I will be. Just don't confuse President's Council with President's, what's the other one? When you see PC, that's for President's Club. And then you have President's Council. When I first started and I hit President's Club, I thought I hit President's Council and I thought I was going to Hollywood. And Emily corrected me on that. So
I didn't have the heart to tell you.
Yeah, I was so excited. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get Buddy to go for free with me. But President's Council and President's Club are 2 different things. This is for the top sellers and leaders in the nation. So just keep that in mind. It's something to shoot for in the future. I know that someday I'll be there and I can't wait. Okay. Oh, good. This is the President's Club members. This is for 2017. And there are some brand new representatives that made it. And I mean, like Rose Circle for Kimberly. She was new last year, right? Emily. So that's amazing. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Agnieszka, Peter, myself, Ellen, Terry, Trisha, Sarah, Alicia, Brandy, Bridget, and Jalitza. Way to go, you guys. So you guys will all get invitations for your PC Gala probably in the next 60 days, I would imagine. Yay! Shake up your sales. This is an incentive that Avon has going on right now, and it has to do with growing your sales over campaigns 1 through 5. So they're going to compare your sales for this sales cycle to last year's sales cycle. So if you were not a representative in campaigns 1 through 5, your base sales of what they're going to base what you earn is going to be $500. So just keep that in mind. I know that mine, my campaign 1 through 5 sales has to total more than like $3,500 or something like that. So yay for you guys that just started. But what you're going to earn is, say your base sales is $500. That's what you have to earn. If you accumulatively between campaigns 1 and 5 earn $100 over that, you're going to get the earbuds. So if you have $6 in sales from campaign 1 to 5 total earbuds, and if you have $250 over your goal, you're going to earn the tote. $500 over your goal, you're going to add the apron. And then $1,000 over your goal, you're going to earn all of that plus the sound machine. And $2,000 over your goal, you're going to earn all of that plus the fit tracker. So this is a cumulative. And if you go to the Success Center, once you log in, click on Get the Details under the Shake Up Your Sales section and scroll down to the bottom. It's going to tell you exactly what numbers you need for campaigns 1 to 5 so that you know where you're starting and where you need to be. Let's see. Oh, and if you earn just one, which would be the earbuds, and you place an order in all 5 campaigns, you're going to earn a car magnet. Yay, that's what I'm hoping for. I'll be happy with that. So you can go to the Success Center and go to the Shake Up Your Sales to get more information. I believe that Sarah Robinson, because I've talked to her, I know that she's earned all of the items in the Shake Up Your Sales incentive. And then if she places an order in all 5 campaigns, she's also going to get that car magnet. I don't know where the other ones are, but this is the leaderboard. Sarah, Kimberly, Agnieszka, Angel, Barbara, Brandy, Wendy, Betty, Trisha, and Tiffany. So I'm sure that they've already earned something. I just don't know because I haven't talked to them, but yay, Sarah, congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment. Okay, the pinning streak. How this works, it's really simple actually. If you look on the left side of this slide, you'll see the Avon pin, and that's what you're gonna earn. And all you have to do to earn it, if you're a established representative, is place any size order in each campaign, campaign 1 through 13, and you're gonna earn the Avon pin. Now, if you are a new representative that started in campaign 1, you're going to fall under the Kickstart program. And to earn your pin, all you have to do is in your first campaign, place any size order, your second campaign, a $150 order, and your third campaign, a $200 order. Remember, these have to be consecutive campaigns, so you can't place an order in campaign 3 and then 1 in 6 or what, 1 in 13. They have to be consecutive. So if you place those 3 consecutive orders, you'll win or earn the Avon pin. So this is a really easy one to win. Earn. Okay, remember, you're not winning, you're earning. So, oh, there it is again. Oh, and I just read on that slide, all President's Club members who earn the pin will also get 50 PRP points that you can use to go shopping. Yay, I like that. Okay, get 100% Valentine's Day ready. If you go to the Success Center, once you log into youravon.com, go to the Success Center, and if you scroll down, there is this Valentine's Day Share the Love section. And in there, you're going to find all kinds of information about what we're selling, how to promote it, etc. And then also on the Social Media Center right now, there are all kinds of social media posts that are already up and ready to go. I've been posting quite a few of them on all of my social media. But these are great items for Valentine's Day. We have the candles. A lot of the stuff has the Valentine's Day packaging. They've got pajamas, jewelry, these lip-shaped lip glosses. I ordered a couple of those for myself, lip balms. They've got lipstick trios that come in these Valentine's Day boxes, gift sets, all kinds of stuff. And here, oh, here we go. And here's a bunch of them right there. Anyway, so these are great. You can order some for yourself that you can share with your customers and stuff. And then also, I don't want to make sure that you guys all know that in your What's New brochures, if you go towards the back, they're always going to have tips from well-established representatives. And you can learn a lot by reading what they're saying to do. And in this one, they're telling you about different ways to promote the Valentine's Day products, you know, like host a shopping event, spreading the word, having a giveaway. So make sure that you're reading those when you're in the What's New. And preview campaign 5. You can go into your What's New and you can find out what products are coming out. You can, you know, make some pictures and post it on social media. You can let your customers know ahead of time. I believe that we have some really great deals coming up. We're going to be going over those in a minute, but you can share these with your customers. Right now, they're letting you order the demo of the A-Box from the What's New Campaign 5, which we haven't been able to do that before. So make sure that you order one so that when you're delivering your Campaign 4 orders, you can take it with you and they can actually, you know, see what it is ahead of time so that they might want to order it. All right. And then also in Campaign 5, I like this one. This is a $40 deal. If your customer or you purchases any 2 new products from the Ultimate Platinum, Vital, or Reversalist lines, you get a power serum for free. So what you're going to want to do is before Campaign 5 comes, you want to order the samples from those 4 different skincare lines and make sure that you get those to your customers and follow up with them and let them know that, hey, if you purchase the Day and Night Cream Platinum, you're going to get the power serum for free. So this is a great way to get those sales up there. You know, you have 2 customers that order 2 skincares each, you're probably over $100 in sales already. So this is a good selling thing. Perfume personality quiz. I was going to ask you where this was located, Emily.
Well, this picture I actually got from the actual Campaign 5 brochure. So the women's chart is also in the What's New, but you can get clearer pictures from the actual brochure. And then there's a men's one too.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you can print these out and take them, or you can show it directly out of the brochure with your customers, you know, when you're delivering orders or meeting with them. I have a customer that just called me today that is looking to buy her niece some perfume for her birthday. So I'm actually going to take the personality quiz with me so that she can get an idea of what she might like. So these are good to help help your customers. Not every customer really knows what they want, and it's up to us to help show them what they want. And this is a good way to do it. The Espira line. I am loving the Espira Health and Wellness line. This is brand new to Avon. It just started in campaign 3, which we're still in right now. It has the boost, glow, and the restore. Go to the Espira Hub and learn everything that you can about the Espira line. The Espira Hub at youravon.com has so much information, stuff that you can print to take with you. I printed the, I'm trying to think of what it's called, the Espira chart that has all the information of every product, how much it costs. I ran a bunch of those through the printer and folded them, and I've been including them in all my customers' orders, along with samples and all of the information on the sample that I give them. And so I've had some interest, and I'm hoping that it's going to help me. But do the Espira training, like Emily was showing earlier, that she had the hat and the t-shirt, the Espira swag. Get some of that, earn some of it, and get that information out there. Start sharing it with your customers, your friends, your family, your co-workers, all over social media. Get the word out there. Let's start getting some Espira sales. Yay! So we have all the different products. The Espira Boost system, that comes with, it includes the powders, the Power Protein powders, the Ideal Cleanse, the Hunger Block, the Metabolism Boost, and the Natural Energy. You can buy the Espira Boost system that includes all of that but the Natural Energy, and that is $126. One sale, $126. Yay, that's good. So that's your Espira Boost. Next we have the Espira Glow. This system, if you buy the system, which includes the AM and the PM, the AM Protect and the PM Restore, it's $54. Your customers are going to save $6. Individually, they're $30 a piece. And then if they do the auto replenish and they spend $40 or more, they're going to save another 10%. So that's a great deal. And this is to rejuvenate your hair, skin, and nails. And again, it includes the AM Protect and the PM Restore. So next up, we have the Espira Restore. This is going to include your vitamins, your daily essentials, the Espira Calm, and the Espira Restful Sleep. The Calm and the Restful Sleep are $18 each. The vitamins by themselves are $12, and the daily essentials, which includes the omega-3, the super veggie fruit pill, and the vitamin, is $30 each. Pretty much everybody out there are taking vitamins, and a lot of people are taking the daily essentials. They're taking the vitamins, the omega-3s, all that stuff. Just, you know, put it to your customers, your friends, your family, everybody. If you're going to buy vitamins, why buy from a chain store? Buy from a friend. Buy from a small business, and convince them in that way that why go buy your vitamins at Walmart? Buy them from me. You know, I'm your friend. I'm personal customer service. So that's a great way to promote this. And then now this, Emily, I wanted to ask you about, is this still good?
I think you should still be able to order it. Because I know, like, when I place multiple orders, if I continue to use the line item, it keeps accumulating. So, like, if I started to buy it in campaign 3, and then I bought it again in campaign 4, like, it would still add up on this.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't sure about that, so I wanted to clarify. So this is your business builder. As you order the boost systems, the more systems that you buy, the more free product. And it is a cumulative, like Emily was saying, that in 3 campaigns, if you end up selling 6 of the boost systems, you'll eventually get all that free product with it. So it is a cumulative. You don't have to buy them all at once. The challenge. I know that Emily and I are part of the challenge. Anybody else out there doing the Feel It, Share It challenge? You can let us know. Yay, way to go, Amy, Sarah. So how this works is if you go into the Success Center, go down to go to the Espira Hub, I'm sorry, and go to it tells you right here, you can see here, you click on the sign up page and it takes you to the Avon USA Representatives Facebook group, and that's where you can sign up for it. You're gonna need the boost system in order to do it. If you didn't get it for free, you're gonna have to purchase it. And what you do is for 30 days, you do this challenge, and every week you have to go in and post something, and it tells you what to post and with a photo. And then if you do everything that it asks you to do, you're going to earn a journal, Espira journal, and an Espira logo gym bag. And then you're also going to be entered into a weekend getaway at a health and wellness club somewhere. So it's really exciting. It's fun to do. Pay attention to the guidelines. There were some guidelines that I personally wasn't aware of, like you're supposed to use the hashtags Avon Rep and Espira Challenge. You're supposed to state whether you got the product for free through Rep Fest or if you purchased it yourself. So just read the guidelines and the rules and everything. If you can sign up, go for it. It's fun. It'll be interesting to see how it all works out and get our products and all that stuff. So the online store promotion, this is, as far as we know, there's no end date. This has been going on for quite a while, and I'm sure it will continue. Use this to get people to go shopping on your e-store. I think we're calling it a web store now. But if they use the code WELCOME10, they get 10% off their online order of any size. It's a one-time use. So once your customer uses it, they can't use it again. But it's a great way, like I said, to get your customers to switch from face-to-face delivery to online delivery. It helps make our lives easier. It's better for them. It gets delivered directly to their front door. I really like this one compared to the other ones because there's no minimum purchase. It's any amount. Of course, you don't want to use a one-time use coupon for like a $5 order, but it's a great coupon. Make sure that you're sharing it on social media, that you're emailing it to all of your contacts, that you're putting it on all of your brochure labels, and that you're letting all of your customers know. You might want to put just a little small flyer in with their orders so that they know as they're going through it about it. Okay, 16 ways to reach customers nationwide. Here's the deal. Not everything works for everyone. And once you figure that out, you're going to be so much better off. You're not going to stress like, you know, I hear all the time about reps that are doing something and they're getting all these sales. And I'm like, I do that all the time. It doesn't work for me. That's just the way it is. Not everything works for everyone. So try everything. There's 16 suggestions right here. Write them down. Try them all. Find out what works for you. And once you figure out what works for you, continue to do it and be consistent. You don't have to try them all at the same time, but make sure that you're trying all these different ways and pay attention to what's working. And if it's not working, don't do it anymore. If posting on Facebook doesn't work for you and never has, find a different way. Post on Pinterest or start making YouTube videos, start a blog, email people. Just find what works for you. Okay, I think I'm done.
I was supposed to do the last two, but I thought I'd let you, I see how far you'd go.
I said I knew exactly how far.
Okay. All right, so how to promote your customer website. So you can buy, there are stickers that advertise that 10% off welcome 10 code that you can get from Town & Country, or you can do the more affordable option and create your own labels. The thing about this business is if you spend less time making excuses and more time trying things and working, the sooner you will find success. So if you find yourself making excuses for why you're not successful, maybe it's time to reevaluate your why and why you're doing this business in the first place. So start building a mailing list and an email list. This is something that I've really just put into place in the past 5 years. So imagine if I would have done that all 10 years. I think I have over 30,000 contacts. And I really just started making sure that I was building those lists in the last few years. So this business does have a snowball effect. It feels very hard and slow, and you got to push super hard to get moving in the beginning. But then when the results start coming in, they really build upon each other, and you start growing at a rate that you're super excited about. Send catalogs to face-to-face and online customers. Use your sales tool, your brochure, as a thank you. So a lot of people say that they send thank yous to their customers or their online customers. I send them a brochure and say, thank you for your order. Here's how to order again. So, you know, sometimes we try to do something too much. Last year, I did not do Christmas cards because it was like, did that really make a difference? So you want to be there for your customers, but you don't want it to take all your time and resources. So think of creative ways like, thank you, but I'd love for you to shop again, so that you can build those loyal customers. Give samples to all paying customers. So we've probably all heard the 80-20 rule. So maybe instead of adding on more customers, you want to focus on your top 20% of customers and service them better. Maybe they're willing to spend more money with you and they're just nervous about trying the skincare. So offer them a sample. And then I also like asking if someone wants a sample or wants a brochure, so that we're not just giving away our business tools to someone that may not even want it. Do email marketing, whether it's through Avon or a different program. So the automated email program I've been using for years and years. It's only just recently that I started doing some email marketing outside of Avon. And so Avon's tool works, so use it. The bigger your business becomes and the more money you start making, the more you can invest in helpful tools that might help you get further. So what I like about using Constant Contact is that I can measure the stats to see what's actually working and where people are clicking through. And I can also use that to promote the opportunity. So every email that I send out is an opportunity to buy from my website and an opportunity to become a representative. Post consistently. So don't go all gung-ho for 1 week and then say, I tried Facebook, it didn't work. The people that you find are successful in network marketing are consistent. They're not posting for popularity. They're consistent, they're happy, they're excited about their business, and they usually draw people in. So find joy and happiness in what you do, and the results will follow from that. Again, anything online, you really want to look at those stats to figure out what's working. Anytime you do marketing, it's helpful to track it so that you can see your results and you can do something similar to what's already working. You may even want to repeat the exact same message because the same people are not going to see it every time. So it's not always about reinventing the wheel. Let's celebrate our top e-sellers. We have Sarah, Kim, Carly, Terry, Deanne, Lorianne, Jennifer, Angela, Devin, and Cookie. One thing I will say about online sales is it may be harder to get than a face-to-face sale, but it should be easier to keep because once they register as your customer, they are attached to you online. Let's say you retire from your Avon business tomorrow, that online profit can keep coming in. But if you don't want to go door to door anymore, your face-to-face sales are going to stop. So really look at that as the residual income of building an online business as a real perk to getting that going that you wouldn't have with your face-to-face business. So it's always good to look at this crazy, confusing chart. And if you're just starting in leadership, maybe you don't want to look at this chart. Focus on recruiting. Back in the beginning, I used to get so caught up on the requirements that I'd overwhelm myself and like give up. So remember that it's always about consistently recruiting and always adding to your team. Then once you get a little more advanced in leadership, you can start looking at all of these requirements and just look at one step at a time. You can look at the fun stuff like down here where you would get $20,000 for becoming platinum executive, but don't let it overwhelm you in all the details. And we are going to be moving to a new chart. So don't get too attached to any chart or any program because as soon as you do, it may change. New executive leader titles. So this was back when we switched over to different titles. But what I like about this chart is that it really reminds you of where you should be focused. So if you are a promoter or a star promoter, you should be focused on recruiting. Once you come up to the ambassador level, you should be recruiting and teaching your team how to sell. Leader level, we are recruiting, teaching how to sell, mentoring other leaders. And then at the very top, recruiting, teaching to sell, mentor recruiters, develop teams. It can get a little overwhelming with so many people. So you really want to focus on those top people on your team that are engaging in events. They are taking training. They have a hungry attitude, right? So you want to work with those who are working their business, not those that are nagging you in your ear all the time. Okay. So how do you sign someone up? So everyone can sign someone up. They go to startavon.com, and whatever your code is that you set up for your website, that's what they would put in to join your team. So everyone can start their own team. If you decide it's not for you, then so be it, but I at least recommend giving it a try. And what I do like about online recruiting is that you put the information out there. So hopefully the people that are searching for it are people who are already interested. We're not prospecting Sally at the grocery store. We are finding someone who's already searching for an opportunity, and hopefully they join our team. So you can also find information about someone signing up on your e-store. Right click over where it says Sell Avon, and copy that link address. Option 3, sharing the recruiting posts from the social media center. So I hate saying this, but you have to take accountability for what you're marketing. And part of that is testing it to make sure it works. Unfortunately, some of these posts in the social media center do not have the link that signs people up to us. So the best way is to do option 1 or option 2, and hopefully they will be making some changes so that we don't have to worry when we share these. So what I recommend, it is nice to already have content and images right in there. What I recommend is opening it up, copying the link, and putting it in your browser. If there is a spot for reference code, that means it's not one you want to share. I wish I didn't have to go through that whole spiel, but I think what happened is someone else took over developing the social media center, and I don't think they fully knew what they were doing. So you guys, we are marketing ourselves. We have to come up with original, creative content. Yes, it's nice when Avon gives us marketing in a package where we don't have to do anything, but we want to make sure that we're getting the credit. So you always have to double check if it's not something that you created. So how can we do some online recruiting? Blog articles. Well, it's like, well, Emily, what do you write about? Well, what are those people asking you that are interested in signing up? They're going to be asking a lot about money. So you want to answer how much money they can make, how much money it's going to cost, all those frequently asked questions that a new person who's signing up to sell Avon may ask. And what I started doing was when someone asked me a question, I'd create a blog post or a video about it so that I'm helping multiple people and not just one person at a time. So that is the beauty of marketing online. We can reach a huge audience with one effort, which would not be the case if we were out signing someone up face to face. So that's why online marketing, the sales and the recruiting can really build up to huge results, because one effort can bring you hundreds of results. Social media. So use that to share your blog posts. So when I post on social media, I mix it up. I make sure I have links, I have videos, I have links to blog posts. I have some that are images with links. So you really want to mess around and see how you get the most reach. More importantly, how you get the most clicks, because that's where you're finding conversions. YouTube, so create videos if you're daring enough, or share Avons. Any original content that you create yourself is probably going to do better than a professional advertisement. So really push that comfort zone. If you're not comfortable marketing yourself, start with taking pictures. Okay, I'm gonna get comfortable with taking a selfie. Okay, I wanna do videos. So I started with computer screenshots and me talking. And if you listen to some of my early videos, I was not exciting. I was very monotoned. I lacked confidence in myself, and it shows. So be okay with that, and that you're a work in progress, and you're going to get better the more you do those things and the more you step out of that comfort zone. So social media center, there are great ideas in there. Include your reference code on all materials. So make the most of every contact that you have. If you see someone face to face and you hand them a brochure at the grocery store, make sure your reference code is on there. So if they decide they want to sell Avon, they join your team. I was really conflicted in the beginning about recruiting locally because I was like, well, why do I want to recruit my own competition? It just didn't make sense to me. But then I finally came to the realization that if they wanted to be Avon reps, they were going to become Avon reps. So it might as well be on my team. So look at it that way. Always say to buy or sell. As a top seller, I was in the habit of only promoting product and sales and coupon codes. So it really took a learning curve for me to bring in the recruiting post and making sure that half of my social media posts were about recruiting. Half of my blog posts were about recruiting. So I really started taking those activities that I did every week and making sure that some were geared towards growing sales, some were geared towards recruiting. Use incentives to get people interested. Toot your own horn, okay? Avon's not going to be consistently out there saying, oh, look at her. She's the best representative in the world. You need to buy your Avon from her. We are independent business owners, and it is up to us to be marketing ourselves. The more comfortable you become with that concept, the bigger your business will grow, and you can start turning away opportunities. No, I'm too busy. Actually, I don't want to do that. So as you build a bigger business, you can start being a little more picky about what you do and don't do. And then share your experience on social media. So like I said, those people that are successful, you don't just see them in a different direct sales business every single month. They're passionate about the company, they're passionate about the product, and they love what they do. So people actually are drawn to them. So let's celebrate our top leaders: Cheryl, Jane, Kim, Terry, and Sarah. Great job. Campaign 1. I know campaign 2 and 3 are a little scary, but I promise things are gonna start looking up soon. I gotta tell you, with tax season, I always see a big boost in sales and recruits. So take advantage of the first of the month when people get paid. Take advantage of tax time when people have extra income to spend. Start noticing those seasonal trends and prepare for them. Congratulations to our top 5 team. Total reps: Cheryl, Jane, Kim, Terry, and Trisha. As a leader, make sure that you're consistently recruiting. Don't focus on trying to make people successful who don't want it. That's like the most common question. Well, so-and-so, I never hear back from them. They never answer me. So move on. Just keep recruiting. Work with those who want to work their business. provide equal opportunity and training for everyone. But those who are those diamonds will really show their own true colors and be hard workers. So don't waste your time on trying to talk people into something they don't want to do. So we have 56 appointments as of January 14th for January. Congratulations to Trisha, Cheryl, Leticia, Jane, Kim, Amy, Barbara, Gisela, Heather, Kelly, and Kelly. Way to go. You are building your team in January. That is an accomplishment in itself. Cruise Like a Boss incentive. So I'm really excited to see more team members earn this. Don't give up, you guys. I was looking and we still have 5 campaigns left. Don't get defeated. We are in third quarter of our football game and we need to push our hardest even when we have no energy, nothing left. How bad do you want this cruise? You gotta be willing to put in hard work to make your life easier. Cruise Like a Boss, top achievers. Congratulations to Cheryl and Becky who are already on the boat. We have Kim, Jane, Barbara, Trisha, Gisela, Sarah, Heather, and Terry on our top achiever list. So keep pushing, you guys. Incentives, the most important thing is to stay excited. And Rhonda, you can get over your fear of being on a boat. I've only been on one cruise, and when they did like the drill to like teach you how to have your life jacket on and stuff, I started to feel like I was gonna faint. So I might not be the one to comfort you on the boat, but it should be lots of fun. Avon really does up their trips. Once you go, you never want to not go again. So if you do one thing for your Avon business this year, make a commitment to be at Rep Fest. It will change your life and your business. So let's end this. We've gone a little long here, and I know it's late for a lot of you. So you know all those things you've always wanted to do, you should do them. It can be that simple, you guys. I know in the beginning it's a struggle and none of it feels worth it. But after hard work, it starts paying off. So celebrate your little victories. Be your best cheerleader. You are an independent business owner, and you decide your success. So I will open it up to any quick questions. Hopefully Monday night works for you guys. If you have any questions, if you want to type them in the chat box, I will show you. We always talk about the Success Center, and I know it's hard to find, so I'll show you where it is real quick. I will also show you. So here's your beauty buzz. If you don't get the email, you can see the whole newsletter here. It's really worth it to read through this information. How to get orders. It's really about trying different sales techniques and figuring out what works for you. So that may not be very helpful to you, but it's really about finding your own way of doing this business. So in the beginning, take a lot of time to learn, soak up the information in Campaign Central, the information in Beauty Buzz. All right, Vanessa's gonna stay positive during the winter blues. Okay, so let me show you. So here You can get to this page by clicking on the Your Avon up here. It should be right when you log in. So if you scroll down, right under this main splash here is a box to Avon U and then a box to the Success Center. So I really like this page. It shows you at a glance the current incentives. All right. I'm excited to meet Becky for the first time on our cruise. Here's events and meetings. If you're new to this webinar, I always send out the replay, so you can always go back and review the information. Here's products and programs. Another place that is helpful to always look in your Campaign Central. So watch this video. There's really helpful information when you click on the products. There's words to say, there's selling tips, just a lot of information. And I'm not much of a reader, but it's so important to take the time to learn. That's what can make you become a really good sales rep. It's not about being pushy, it's about being informative and helpful. Make it a great experience for your customers. We went to the orthodontist for Josh today. I really like how they do things there. You can check in on an iPad. They have arcade games for the kids. It's just, they have TV screens with kids' movies playing all the time. It just reminds you about how important the customer experience is. So really make your customers love you, go the extra mile for them, but don't let people abuse you because that can happen too. So find that happy medium, provide great customer service, be consistent, set big goals, and you guys can achieve anything you want with your Avon business. So thank you for joining. I will send links for our upcoming webinars in the replay email, and have a successful week and campaign and month. And we will come to you live from San Diego. You guys all got to be there next year. Have a great night. Bye, guys.